Hello and welcome guys, and welcome to this short vlog. And yes guys, golden opportunity for all the qualified CMAs to work for the most prestigious UPSC. So a few months back I had put a video by the name of Indian Cost Account Services. The vacancies were out for cost accountants for working for Government of India. And guys, similar vacancies are now again open for all the cost accountants. Let me directly go on to the notification which has been released by the UPSC. So this is the advertisement which has been recently released by UPSC, Union Public Services Commission, invites online recruitment application, which is in short known as ORA, for recruitment by selection to the following posts. So there has been this advertisement, and before I start delving into each of the posts which are relevant for cost accountants, let me tell you, 2nd June is the last date to fill up this form, this online form which is known as ORA. You have to fill up this form latest by 2nd of June, and it's my earnest request, do not wait for the last moment. Fill the form as soon as possible if you are really willing to go on for these vacancies. All right, so the first vacancy is not for you, but yes, the second vacancy is for you. So the second vacancy is 9 vacancies for the post of Assistant Director Banking in Serious Fraud Investigation Office, which is SFIO, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Scheduled Tribe, OBC, Economically Weaker section, and other reserves category. So there are certain reservations which are there. Guys, basically this particular vacancy is suitable for candidates belonging to category of persons with benchmarking disability, deaf, hard of hearing, locomotor disability including cerebral palsy, leprosy, dwarfism, etc. So there are very specific ailments which are written over here which will be preferred. This vacancy is exclusive reserved for these category of people. The post is permanent, general central service group B, gazetted, non-ministerial post. Pay scale is level 8 and the age limit is 30 years. Essential qualifications are that candidate should be chartered accountant, cost or management accountant, company secretary, chartered financial analyst, graduated in diploma in management, masters of business administration, even master of commerce or master of business economics can apply for this particular position. So these are the various qualifications which are required, which includes cost and management accountant as well. But yes, only if you are suffering from any of this disease, then you will be eligible for this particular vacancy. Sir, any other vacancy which is there? Yes guys, there's one more vacancy which is over here. Okay, vacancy number 4. 22 vacancies for post of Assistant Director Cost, Office of Chief Advisor Cost, Department of Expenditure, Ministry of Finance. The reservations are there for certain specified categories. Of 22 vacancies, 1 vacancy is reserved for candidate belonging to persons with benchmark disability, etc. So over here only 1 vacancy is reserved for person for disability. Rest all the vacancies are open for general public. Let me directly come on to the educational qualifications, guys. Educational qualification that he should be a member of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India or Institute of Cost Accountants of India. Candidates are eligible for enrollment for register of a member after having passed the final examination may also apply. So even if you are not a member of Institute of Cost Accountants of India, but you are eligible to apply for membership, which means you have qualified the final examination, they can also apply. Then what is desirable is degree from recognized university, 3 years experience in cost accounting work. Now this is very important. So if you are working in an organization where you've been working for cost accountancy, for cost accounting work, then yes, you will be eligible for this particular vacancy. In fact, you will be preferred for this vacancy. For all the students who are working in some organization with respect to their cost accounting function, for them this is a golden opportunity because they will get an additional edge over the freshers. Okay, so if you are experienced, then please note that you will get some benefit. So adequately mention your experience in the form. In ORA, mention your experience in great detail. What kind of cost accountancy work have you done? Which organization have you been a part of, etc. Should be mentioned in great detail because you will get an edge if you have this additional feature. This is a desirable requirement. The qualifications are relaxable at the discretion of UPSC for the reasons recorded. Duties, cost analysis. So your work will be cost analysis, cost examination, appraisal of capital intensive projects, cost benefit analysis of project, determining the fair price, studies on cost reduction and cost efficiency, and the headquarters is in New Delhi, but the posting can be anywhere in India. So yes, this is the major vacancy which I feel is really relevant for all of you. Guys, go for it. If you've not filled the form which was there in January, if you've missed the deadline at that point in time, then this is the golden opportunity for you. Okay. The next vacancy is for maps. No, this is not relevant to us. I don't think there's any other vacancy which is relevant for cost accountants. Scientific research, no. Forensics, no guys, no other vacancy is relevant for cost accountants. You can actually go through these entire vacancies once and please decide for yourself. Okay, the most important thing is closing date for submission of ORA is 2nd June 12 midnight. So please fill your forms before this particular deadline. The last day of printing of completely submitted online application, you need to complete the online application and then print it too, so that deadline is given to you. Date for determining eligibility is this particular date. Rest all the things are pretty much normal. Guys, please go through this section very carefully. Okay, there are certain important things which are there in this section, so please go through the section carefully. Instructions and additional information, your age limit, your residential status, your citizenship status, all those things are really relevant over here. Interviews, application fees, concessions and relaxations, all these things are written over here. So please go ahead and file your applications if you are a qualified cost accountant, whether you are a fresher or you are experienced cost accountant. If you really wish to work for the prestigious government of India, and it's a dream, guys, it's a dream to work for government of India. I've always told you that having that national emblem on your visiting card, that golden national emblem having 4 lions out of which 3 are visible on your visiting card is a pride and a privilege. No money can match it, no designation can match it, but just working for government of India is a big deal, and that too in their cost department and Ministry of Corporate Affairs. You'll be handling expenditures, you'll be handling big budget events which happens in the country, etc. So definitely a golden opportunity for all of you. Please go ahead, please file your application form up to 2nd of June and prepare well for these examination. Yes, a lot of content is available online for the past examination, MCQs which are there, plus you can also get some reference material from any of the bookstores, like bookstores which are there in Lakshmi Nagar. They sell some reference material for these services for these examinations. You can actually purchase those materials, and yes, all your basic knowledge of costing, right, standard costing, marginal costing, all these things will come a long way in preparing for this examination and preparing for the interview, etc. They'll come a long way. So please file, please refurbish your knowledge of your basic accounting, cost accounting, etc. before you appear for the interviews, for these examinations, for these vacancies. And yes, a brilliant news. I mean, it's a happy moment for me to see cost accountants being recognized in government as such and holding very good positions in the government of India, and changing the future of the country. This is a big achievement even for me, because I feel fulfilled because I teach exclusively to CMA students. It's like a dream come true for me to having been seen my students climb up the ladder of success, especially in government organizations. So yes, guys, all the very best for your preparations for this. Please do watch my earlier video also for all the nitty-gritties of these examinations. And yes, all the very best for your recruitment, all the very best for your interviews. And if you want any further information about this particular examination or this particular interviews, please drop in a comment on the comment box. And yes, either me or any of my student who has already qualified this examination will come up to your rescue very soon. Okay, on that positive note, all the very best and happy studying.